Hi, everyone, and welcome back. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ryan. Today we're looking at 9 real home emergencies, the everyday moments that suddenly go wrong.
Like when the power and water go out, when a pipe starts leaking, or when the drain gets blocked.
And there are a few more surprises we don't see coming, but we all need the English for them.
So let's take a calm look, one moment at a time. When the power suddenly goes out, you feel it immediately. Everything stops at the same time. The lights, the sound, the feeling of movement in the room. It surprises you, and for a second you aren't sure what to say.
In that moment, a simple sentence is enough. You can say, "Sorry, the power just went out." This lets the person understand the situation without any pressure.
If someone asks what you mean, you can explain in a calm way. The whole place went dark at the same time. A short sentence like that helps the other person know it wasn't just one light. It was everything.
A water outage feels similar. You turn the tap and nothing happens. And you wonder if it's just your place or the whole building.
You don't need a long description. You can simply say, "There's no water in my place right now." It's clear, gentle, and easy to understand.
And if someone asks when it stopped, you can answer naturally. It was working earlier, it just stopped suddenly. Small sentences like these make the conversation feel steady.
Power, water, both of them affect your whole day. But your English can stay calm and simple. That's all you need to describe the moment clearly.
Leaks are different. They often appear slowly. A sound, a drop, a small wet area you didn't notice before. And when you discover it, you want to describe it clearly without feeling stressed.
If the water is coming from under the sink, you can say, "Water is coming from the pipe under the sink." It tells exactly what's happening. No extra weight.
And sometimes the sound comes from above you. You look up and you see a small drop forming on the ceiling.
In that moment, you can say, "Water is dripping from the ceiling." The sentence is simple, but it gives the person listening the full picture.
If someone asks how serious it is, you can answer in a calm way. "There's some water on the floor, but I saw it early." This helps the listener understand you're aware of the problem and not overwhelmed by it.
Leaks are stressful because they feel unexpected, but the English for them can stay steady, soft, and clear, just enough to explain what changed. A blocked drain is a very common home problem. The water rises slowly, or it stays still, and you're not sure how to describe what you see.
You can say, "The water isn't going down." It's natural, simple, and completely clear for anyone listening.
If the problem is in the shower, you can add, "The water is staying on the surface." This helps the other person picture what's happening without any stress.
If it's the toilet instead, you can describe it with one honest sentence. "The toilet won't flush." People hear this every day. There's nothing embarrassing about it.
And if someone asks how bad it is, you can answer gently. It's slow, but it's not overflowing. Short, steady sentences help everyone feel calmer.
Water problems often feel inconvenient and uncomfortable. But when your English is simple and calm, you can describe the situation clearly and the moment becomes easier to handle.
When your internet suddenly stops, it doesn't just interrupt your work, it interrupts your whole sense of flow. You click, you wait, nothing loads, and you wonder how to describe the problem without sounding stressed.
You can use a simple, calm sentence. "The Wi-Fi is down." People understand this immediately. It's clear and soft at the same time.
And if you need to explain the situation further, you can add, "I can't connect to anything right now." This helps the listener understand it's not just one app, it's your whole connection.
Sometimes the problem isn't Wi-Fi, it's your mobile service. Your phone shows no signal, or a message you didn't expect.
In that moment, you can say, "My phone has no service right now." Or, if the service stopped, "My phone service is suspended." Both are calm, natural ways to explain what happened.
Internet and phone problems make you feel disconnected, but your English can stay steady. A few quiet sentences are enough to describe the moment clearly.
Home appliances usually work in the background. You forget about them until something changes. A strange temperature, a warm fridge, or water that should be hot but isn't.
If your fridge stops cooling, you can say, "The fridge isn't cold." It's simple, but it explains the whole situation.
And if someone asks for more detail, you can answer gently, "The food inside feels warm." This tells the listener the effect, not just the appliance.
After EP, air conditioners can have a similar problem. They run, but the room doesn't change.
You can describe this by saying, "The AC isn't cooling the room." If you feel warm air coming out, you can add, "It's blowing warm air."
And if the heater stops giving hot water, you can express it simply. There's no hot water at the moment. People hear this all the time. It's a very natural sentence.
Appliances break quietly. Your English can match that quietness, steady, calm, and clear enough for someone to help you.
A washing machine has its own personality. Sometimes it works perfectly, and sometimes it makes a sound you've never heard before.
When you hear something unusual, you can say, "The washing machine is making a strange noise." This sentence helps the listener understand the problem without needing extra detail.
And if the machine stops halfway through, you can describe it simply. It stopped in the middle of the cycle. People hear this often. It's a very natural expression.
If someone asks what it's doing now, you can answer calmly, "It's still on, but it isn't moving." This gives them a clear picture of what you see.
Washing machine problems often feel inconvenient, but your English doesn't need to be complicated. A few soft, honest sentences make the whole moment easier for everyone.
The kitchen is a place where small problems can appear very quickly. One moment, everything feels normal, and the next, the room feels warm or a little smoky, and you need a calm way to explain what happened.
If a pan starts smoking, you can describe the situation simply. There's smoke coming from the pan. It's a soft, honest way to let someone know what changed in your kitchen.
Sometimes it's not the food, it's the air. You turn on the range hood, but nothing moves, and the air feels heavy.
In that moment, you can say, "The range hood isn't working." It's a short sentence, but it tells the listener everything they need to know.
If someone asks what you mean, you can add gently, "It's not pulling the air out." This helps the person understand the effect, not just the appliance.
Kitchen problems can feel stressful because they change the space so quickly. But with calm, simple English, you can describe the moment without adding pressure to yourself.
Being locked out is one of the most common home emergencies. You step outside for a second, the door closes behind you, and suddenly you realize you don't have your keys.
It's an uncomfortable moment, but the English can stay soft and simple. You can say, "I'm locked out." This sentence is clear, natural, and understood everywhere.
If someone asks what happened, you can explain without stress. "I left my keys inside." This keeps the message honest and calm.
If you need to ask for help, you can use a gentle sentence like, "Could you help me open the door?" It's polite and it lets the person know exactly what you need.
Moments like these feel embarrassing, but your English doesn't need to. A few quiet sentences help you move through the situation without feeling overwhelmed or rushed. Home emergencies appear without warning. They interrupt your day, your plans, and your attention. And in those moments, the simplest English is often the most helpful.
You don't need long explanations. You don't need perfect grammar. You only need a calm sentence that describes what changed and how it affects you.
The power went out. There's water dripping. The Wi-Fi is down. These quiet sentences help you stay steady, even when the moment feels sudden.
In the last part of this lesson, we'll bring everything together and help you feel even more confident with these everyday emergencies.
All of these emergencies, the outages, the leaks, the blocked drains, the appliances that stop without warning, they look different on the surface, but they all feel similar inside. Your day pauses, your plans shift, and you suddenly need clear words for something you didn't expect.
And in every moment we talked about today, your English followed the same shape. You described what changed, how it affects you, and what you need next. Short, calm sentences that carry the truth of the moment without making it heavier.
You don't need to explain everything. You don't need to fix anything alone. You just need words that help someone understand what's happening right now, whether it's water that won't move, air that won't cool, a machine that won't start, or a door that won't open.
And when you speak this way, soft, steady, honest, the person listening can support you without confusion or pressure. Your English becomes a tool that keeps the moment human, even when the situation isn't easy.
Home emergencies don't just interrupt your home, they interrupt your sense of control. A leak makes you uncertain. A blackout makes you pause. A locked door makes you frustrated. These feelings are real, and it's natural to feel them.
That's why simple English matters so much in these moments. It gives you a way to breathe, a way to describe the change, and a way to move from reaction to clarity. You don't need more than that. You only need a sentence that helps the moment slow down.
And when you speak gently, the people around you soften too. A calm voice invites a calm response. It reminds everyone that small problems are still manageable when we talk about them with honesty and without fear.
So as you move through your daily life, you can carry these simple sentences with you, not as rules, but as quiet tools for the moments you hope won't happen, but sometimes do.
Thank you for spending this quiet time with us today. We hope these simple sentences help you feel a little calmer and a little more confident when something unexpected happens at home.
If this gentle way of learning feels good to you, you're always welcome to follow or subscribe so you can join us for the next quiet lesson.
Take good care of yourself and speak gently when life surprises you.
We'll see you very soon.